Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Tuesday, January 6, 2026. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then you can come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I work on the games. I just ask that you leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. So frame was yesterday's word. I'm going to shuffle these up, make it full screen again, and here we go. Right. Well, I hope lucky is a good word today. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to working on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up, and I'm opening up my New York Times Games app. I am going to scroll down to Wordle. Go ahead, add another day to your 498-day streak for January 6th, 2026. All right. Lucky. All right, lucky, not so lucky today. Oh my gosh. What about steam? It's another word I like to start with. Yeah. Okay, well, a little luckier. No E, no A, no U, no Y, so O. That's some more. Oh, there's no C. Oh my gosh, I don't know. No idea. M-O. M-O-R. I don't know, pH, like morph into something. That will use some common consonants, moves the M, brings in the O. Of course, there's also I. Let me try morph just because I can't think of anything else at the moment. Okay, M-O. M has to go in the middle. M has to go in the middle, then PH. Fomp, womp. Is womp a word? Comp. Comp. This is not a word. Okay. Gomp, jomp, zomp, bomp. Oomph. Oomph. Would they use a word like oomph? Yes, they would. I mean, oomph is a sound. It's like, I don't understand that. I don't understand that word. I mean, why they would use that word. I've got it in 4, which is my average, but that is weird. Okay, let me look at the bot real quick, and then I'm going to have to pause for a moment, and then I will record the rest of my video later. Okay, let me go to the bot real quick. Okay, did you minimize the expected number of guesses? They're giving me a 91 out of 99. For luck, a 50 out of 99. The average is 4.3. I got it in 4. Okay, so after the word lucky, there was only 16 words left. So lucky was good in the fact that it narrowed it down to 16 words. And then after steam, there were still 10. Oh, wait a minute. No, after lucky, that was my luck score. After lucky, there were 1,085 words left. Okay, and then after steam, so I went from 1,085 to 10 words. Wow. Okay. It says, wonderful choice. You lucked out. You've narrowed it down to 10 remaining words. Okay. And then after morph, there was only oomph left. So, okay. How the bot also got it in 4, of course. Whoop. Let me go back. Slate, crony. I should start adding crony into, except, yeah, I should just add crony into my list of words to try. Okay. And that's it. Okay. I'm not going to go through the rest of that. How did you do? I feel like this could have been a streak buster with so many words left after lucky. I think I could have gone down like, or I just would have spent a really long time, because oomph was just not something I use, a word I use in my vocabulary. I don't really think of it. I think of it more like a slang or something, but okay. All right, let's go back here. I may have time to do strands. Let me do strands and then I can pause before connections. Okay, find hidden words and uncover the day's theme for January 6, 2026. Look up. Look up. Well, I see balloon here. All right, that's cool. And drone, balloon and drone. So we're looking up at flying objects, maybe? Flying objects. Here's an E and a Y. There's no L around here. But wait, there's defying gravity. Defying gravity. Okay. Like an airplane. A bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a kite. It's a rocket. Okay. All right. Defying gravity. How did you do? Okay. Awesome. All right. Pausing here, but I will be back momentarily for you, but in about an hour for me. One moment. Okay, I am back. Let's see. I've got this pulled up still. I got 2 words, the spanogram, and the remaining 4 words. So let's go ahead and move on to connections. Defying gravity. All right. Connections, group words that share a common thread. We're looking for 4 groups of 4. Says, go ahead, add another day to your 23-day streak for January 6th, 2026. All right. Our 16 connections words are party, boat, quarters, quads, clear, balloon, flush, stuffed, rich, pack, pad, deep, flat, full, straight, and digs. Okay. Digs deep. Digs deep. Pack, pad. Oh gosh, clear. Clear. Full. Oh my goodness. Flush. Flush and full. Well, are we talking flush like you flush something down, or flush like, oh, flush could also be a card game? Flush, full house, flush and straight. Balloon out, balloon. Gosh. Red balloon, boat, party boat. Why'd they have to put those next to each other? Party boat, party, your party. I don't know. I don't know. Rich. Well, your digs, your pad, where you live, the quarters, party, boat, quarters. Flush, stuffed, rich, pack, pad. So quarters, pad, and digs, and flat, maybe. I'm going to do a screenshot. I don't want to just make an assumption here. Okay, let's. All right. Party, boat. I don't know. Stuffed. Like stuffed balloon. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Quads. Stuffed, full. I'm stuffed, I'm full, I'm I don't know. Deep. Well, why don't I have no idea. Let me try these and see if this is right, and then see what's left. Oh my gosh, it's yellow. Okay then, apartment. Okay. Clear, balloon, flush. I mean, flush and full. Straight? A flush? I don't know. Flush, straight. I mean, full and deep and clear. Clear, deep, full. I don't even know why I would say clear. Full and deep, flush, stuffed, flush, stuffed, deep. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe with purple, when we're looking at purple, let me get my little list of purple. We've got fill in the blank, add a letter. I don't think we have an add a letter. Do we have a word within a word? Loon, oat, itch, no. Eep. No, I don't think we have a add a letter or minus a letter. Word within a word, what something might mean. Let me see if we have any homophones. You know, I should also add homophones to my, like homophones in there, that words that sound like other words, spelled differently, homophones. Okay, clear, balloon, balloon, flush, stuffed, rich, pack, party, deep, boat, full, straight, quads. I don't really feel like there's any homophones in there. Fill in the blank. Let's try to come up with some phrases. Clear vision, clear eyes, clear, in the balloon, hot air balloon, flush. I know also multiple meanings. Yeah, a lot of the words in connections have multiple meanings for sure. Okay. Stuffed animal, stuffed animal, balloon animal. Okay, wait. Stuffed animal, balloon animal, pack animal, party animal. This would be really good if this is a fill in the blank. Balloon animal, stuffed animal, pack animal, party animal. Okay, whoo, all right, that's our purple. All right, so gosh, rich, clear, flush, deep, boat, full, straight. Rich, clear, flush, deep. I could just do that like I did last time, where I just highlight the words and see if they go together, or see if I get close, or if they're not at all right. Rich, clear, flush, deep. I mean, why not? but they're still flush and straight. Rich, clear, deep, clear, deep. Boat, flush, full, straight, well, what the heck? Let's just, I feel like flush and straight go together. But what would go with rich, clear, deep, boat, quads, full, rich, clear, deep, full. Rich, like rich, clear, deep. I have no idea. Flush, straight. just a game. Whatever. If I lose my streak, I lose my streak. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake, right? I'm going to go with my instinct that flush and straight go together. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sonorous. Sonorous, like your voice, like a clear voice, a deep voice, rich sounding. Okay, fine. Great. By default, we get blue, but that, I feel like that was pretty lucky. I don't think I would have tied that together. I just didn't feel like I felt like flush and straight went together. So, okay. All right. So how do these go together? Poker hands familiarly. What is a boat? What is a quad? I mean, is a quad 4 of a kind? But what is a boat? I'm going to look those up real quick before we go on to look at the bot. But what is a poker boat? I'm just going to say that. Okay. A poker or just boat in card game slang for full house. So a full house, 3 of one kind, 2 of another. Okay. And then what is a quad in poker? What is quads in poker? 4 of a kind. Okay, slang for 4 of a kind. So they throw in like 2 really obscure slang poker terms. Okay, whatever. Let's move on to the bot. Find out how hard it was. I feel like that was hard. Like that took a long time. Okay. Oh, exceptionally tricky compared with 35% solve rate. That is like worse than yesterday even. 35% solve rate. Oh my gosh. Only 5% of the players made no mistakes. Oh my gosh. 8% made 1, 10% made 2, 11% made 3, and 65% did not solve. That's so tricky. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a 95 out of 99. That is just crazy. Okay, most people, if they got anything, they got yellow. And then, ironically, purple was the next with 12%. 9% got poker hands. Now, I don't play poker. I mean, I know straight and full house and 4 of a kind and 3 of a kind and 2 pairs and yeah, flush. But okay, whatever. And then 12% got purple. Yeah, 9. Okay. Only 2% got green first. Mistakes were basically blue and purple and green. No mistakes related to yellow. I mean, in the majority. All right. So it says great minds think alike. You had the most common opening guess today. And then fill in the blank, one of the toughest connections to figure out. But yeah, got that. Most other people got purple first as well. And then people just started making mistakes related to green and blue, which if I wasn't feeling like flush and straight went together or whatever it was, I probably would have made more mistakes as well, or made a mistake. Okay, it says, congrats, you ended with the poker hands familiarly. All right. Well, how did you all do? My current streak is 24? I thought my streak was already 24. I guess it was 23. Okay. I don't really remember already because it took so long to solve that. Okay, well, how did you do? Did you make mistakes? I don't feel bad if you did. All right. I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my links below and check out that video right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.